Ivan. Greetings to all of you. Sometimes trying to understand your feelings can be really difficult and also be confusing. Experts have studied and found a connection between your emotions and your body. Each emotion creates body sensations. So you can actually feel your feelings physically. Today, we are going to talk about emotionally related entity, that is depression. Depression is actually a state of absence of emotions, especially emotions like grief, fear, anger, and shame. Depression happens when those emotions become too much to deal with and become unbearably painful and out of control. Today, we are going to understand how you feel depression outside when you are depressed inside. So, let's see. First symptom can be lightheadedness, feeling weird and off balance. This worrying physical symptoms often has no physical condition that can be found with a test. You can have sensation of feeling lightheaded, dizzy, and have a worrying sense of vertigo. It can also be bad that you have to take time off from work. Some people have tried changes, job changes, or tried working from home, hoping that staying in a more protected environment will ease the feeling. But they actually don't know the underlying cause of these issues, that is, depression. Second symptom, weight gain. Depression is twice as common in women as it is in men. Women who experience depression might also begin to increase their general food intake. Carbohydrates can be first on the list. As women gain weight, they also begin to feel increasingly guilty and remorseful. When seeing the body shape changing almost unwittingly, their sense of helplessness increases. To subdue these emotions, they turn to food, thus completing the vicious circle of weight gain. So, in my personal experience, also, I also have a lot of friends who maintain their figure in their 20s, 30s very beautifully and had a nice figure. But in their 30s, after they pass their 30s and come into 40s, 50s, they gradually change their body shape and gain weight. But they actually don't know what is the causative factor of this problem. So help her to understand the underlying cause may be due to depression because weight gain can lead to host of other physical symptoms, many of which can further compound the depression. You feel constantly so tired. That is another symptom. The feeling of being constantly exhausted. You feel that no matter how much you sleep, you feel always tired and completely worn out. If you are constantly so tired that it limits your life, this could be a symptom of depression. This is because depression uses up a lot of your emotional energy, which is then reflected in you as lack of your physical energy. Insomnia. Insomnia is an inability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Sleep disturbances is a common distressing symptom of depression and it's hard to treat. It is an indicator of alteration in brain neurotransmitters function which leads to impairment of quality in your life. Loss of appetite. Both eating too much and not eating can be a symptom of depression. Any changes in your eating habits can be related to depression. Often, people with depression can also lose both energy and interest in doing things, which can also mean a lot of interest in eating. This can happen more to older people with depression, who may lose the energy to cook as well as their interest in cooking and eating. Loss of libido. Depression can cause a loss of libido. If you are depressed, you may feel like you don't have enough energy for sex and can take longer to orgasm and find sex less pleasurable. It is important to remind that sex function fluctuates over time anyway. It's natural to go through phases when you don't have cravings sex so much. But if your libido has been low for an extended time, and if it is causing you stress or sadness, it might be the time to talk to your doctor. Aches and pains. Depression seems to produce plenty of unexplained aches and pains, and depression can make any kind of chronic pain worse. Back pain is a common sign of depression, and often it becomes persistent and seems to continue with little or no relief in sight. Some researchers have suggested that depression causes an increase in pain and inflammation through an increase in the cytokinin protein that appears to be more common in depressed patients. So keep it in mind that pain and depression can sometimes go together. So treating depression can also will help to heal in your chronic pains as well. Skin problems. Having unpleasant skin can be depressing, but it might actually be caused by depression. The mind and skin are interconnected. There are many nerve endings that are connected to the skin. As emotions are played out neurologically, they can be expressed through the skin, just as we expressed a depressed face without any expressions. Depression is associated with higher level of secretion of stress hormone cortisol. This hormone can cause acne and worsen the conditions like eczema and psoriasis. Migraine. Constant headaches are a common symptom of depression. Chronic, co-occurring headaches can make functioning even more difficult for someone with depression. Having constant migraine attacks, headaches, can also precede the onset of mental disorder. So, depression is significantly higher in migraine sufferers than in a general population. Often, migraines are followed by a major depression. Constipation. You may believe it or not, constipation, a common digestive complaint, is also a symptom of depression. Having low secretion of serotonin may contribute to both depression and constipation. It could be that good gut health implies good mental health. That affect the stomach will affect the brain, as vice versa. Digestive problems. If you have problems with digestion, cramps, irritable bowel syndrome, and constantly bloated stomach, this could be a symptom of depression. Actually, your digestive tract is called as your second brain. Many vital neurotransmitters are produced, including serotonin. Serotonin is a natural chemical that affects your mood, your body's mood boosting neurotransmitter. 95% of serotonin is produced in gut. If you are depressed, less is manufactured. Though serotonin production is in your gut cannot reach the brain, it helps so many local functions. Assess your digestion and balance of your natural gut flora, and it control the bacteria in your stomach. So if you feel depressed, the first habit that you have to change in your lifestyle is your eating habit. In my next video, I'm going to give you the foods that you can use to boost up your serotonin levels and keep your life happy every day. So stay tuned. The important thing is not to let the symptoms overwhelm you and to seek help. So before you do anything radical like leaving your job or detaching yourself from your life to remain indoors, ask your doctor for help. So I think this video will help you to understand about depression. And see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.